Neil, great performance tonight. There's a lot of positives to take. What's your opinion of tonight's match?
Yeah, we've done really well. They're a good side. I love the way that Millie sets his teams up, fluid. You know, play some great stuff, take a lot of risks. You know, play a lovely brand of football, and we have to try and negate our way through that today, which we did. You know, we set up in a similar shape to them, which is the same, roughly the same shape as what we played on Saturday. Thought our lads were excellent out of possession. Midfield lads in particular, thought Jaleel was outstanding for us, picking up the pieces. There was a threat on the break, just a final ball at times. I thought we could have been a lot better, a lot more clinical. We knew set piece wise, you know, we haven't been as good as what we should have been. And we knew tonight if we put balls in good areas. We've got two big centre halves who were good in the air, so let's stick it in there. And you know, we managed to score 3 between them, and then obviously great finish at the end.
Yeah, speaking of centre halves, like 6 goals I think out of your last 10 have come from the defensive 4. And you mentioned set pieces as well, and nearly all the goals came tonight from there. How pleased are you that goals are now coming from all parts of the field and not just from something?
Yeah, that's the main thing. It's, you know, you want everyone chipping in, but the thing for me is the control of the game. I thought for large periods we were on the front foot. We stopped them. They know, if you watch them, which I've done, you have a lot of the ball, a lot of possession, and I thought we broke that up, particularly second half. We were much better, we were on the front foot, and as I said, I think if we pick our passes a little bit better in certain areas, lads are in on goal, which we didn't do. But yeah, got to be pleased. 4-1 at home against a good team. You know, I'll take that all day at the minute.
You mentioned Jalil had a good game, but it wasn't just him. Like Mampala, Gregson, the work rate seemed off the charts, and at times I felt like they were losing 1-0 rather than being 3-0.
Well, that's what my teams have always been about. I've said many times, you know, we have to do things a little bit differently here to compete at the, you know, to try and compete at the top end of the table. And it is about hard work. You've got to run. If you want to play from, you know, you've got to be able to run and work hard. I think you've seen tonight why Harvey Gregson's been brought to the football club in that position. He gives us similar to what Louis White gives us on the other side. Is hard work and draft, but he's very intelligent. I was talking to the two, Ian and Fraser, on the touchline there. I'm saying, look at his positions out of possession and what we're trying to do, and very good at it. And that's part and parcel of the game, and it's the hard part of the game to get people to understand football. You can have technically good players, you can have lads who are great on the eye, but out of possession you've got to know your job. And if you don't do that, then ultimately you'll get beat, because your team will get picked apart, because teams now at these levels are so good tactically and technically that if you're not set up right, then you will get beat.
And finally, the next game Saturday, it's a big game. Like the fans are going to enjoy it. You talk about like players who like stars and riders, like Finn. Is he going to be available for Saturday?
Finn was available this evening. You know, we were looking to maybe put him on last 10 or 15 minutes, but Jaleel was struggling a little bit. Louis White was struggling a little bit with fatigue, and the front two lads were not. So we didn't really need to change that. We needed to change lads in midfield. So obviously Liam came on and Michael. So yeah, Finn's back fit now, and you know, hopefully he'll play some part Saturday. But I'm going to enjoy tonight first, and I'll worry about Saturday tomorrow probably before we train on Thursday.
Okay.